Yo, 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 yo! What is up, girls and gamers? It's your boy, and we're back at it again again. What is up? What is up? Dude, such a good song, man. All of like the GTA all of the GTA like trailer songs, the reveal trailer songs. Oh, so good. So good. But what is up? What is up? Welcome, welcome, girls and gamers. Hey, how you guys doing? Thank you very much for all the likes, guys. Much love, much love. We're back to Peyton. I need to hit the gym more, dude. I'm getting small. No more 22-inch biceps. Probably not even 20-inch biceps, dude. Oh man. Together. Nah, I never got to 20-inch biceps. I don't think I did anyway. I don't think I've ever been close to 20-inch biceps. I'd like to be, though. Alright, let's see what we got left. Some gold. Some red. Lots of more work on little iron pieces. Yeah. Cool. Let's do red first. Make it pop. Hey, George, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome, welcome, streamers or gamers. I'm the streamer. You guys are the gamers. That's how that works, right? Thank you very much for the follow, Jacob. Much love, man. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Welcome, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Fentanyl. Oh my gosh. Hot. What primer do you use? I'm getting into minis. I use Army Painter. Same brand as this. Army Painter. They have a nice line of primers. I use black. White leaves, would you believe that this red is the same as this red? White makes everything everything that goes on top of it a little bright, you know? That was a test mini. I will be reverting that. Alright. Be so hot together, dude. Very good. But yeah. Do you know where I can get Army Painter? They don't have it at my hobby shop. I mean, you can order from their online store. If you can't find it anywhere locally, that might be your best bet. Unfortunately, dude. I personally like their primers a lot. I like their brushes a lot. I don't necessarily love their paints as much. They're not... I don't know. They're good, but I don't know. I just like the... What advice do you give for somebody who wanted to start? Carlos? I would say if you're wanting to start to get into Warhammer, man, research what you think looks cool. Get really excited before you buy any models or anything. Let that excitement carry you. And of course, Follow LunkOP on TikTok, Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. Stay up to date on everything Warhammer 40k, Game of Thrones, freaking everything. Hear a washed up nerd, old man unk status talk about stuff that's not really that important in life. There we go. And of course, paint his little war dollies. Do you prime your models before you start with the main paint? Yes, sir. Always prime before you paint. Always prime. Primer will help stick all... It gives a uniform color. It will help all future paint stick to the plastic. Like Pro Acryl, it's not meant to... Even though it's for plastic miniatures, it is chemically designed to adhere to a primer, which is chemically designed to adhere to plastic. Get what I'm saying? Same way with Citadel and everything. It's not meant to go on top of raw plastic. Into my third Warhammer book, the Drop Site Massacre is about to go down. I'm pumped. Yeah, it's a big one. What primer do you use? It's from the company Army Painter. The Army Painter, same as these brushes. I can go grab a can real quick. Actually, nope, all my cans are out where I prime my stuff. What do you think about the new Krieg box set? I think it's great for someone who doesn't have those models already. Dryden Spencer, unfortunately it's not a whole lot of points. But, considering I did not pick up the Krieg box earlier this year, I think it's a great find. It's a great grab for sure, for me. For me, anyway. But yeah, I'm pumped. Sick. It's all I really want for my Krieg army right now. I've got tanks. Up here, Death Guard! Stinky. Uh-oh. Stinky. Uh-oh, Stinky. Really? Come on, man. They're okay, I guess. You can also see Mortarion sitting right there. But, yeah, amazing, yeah. This is the paint scheme I'm gonna go with for my Death Guard, though. They're okay. I think they're, I don't know. I don't really always like to play... I haven't played them since 9th edition. I haven't played, yeah. I didn't play them at all during 10th so far. And from what I hear, if the Whispers of the Warp are true, 10th edition is coming to a close soon. So, yeah. So, yeah. What's your favorite Space Marine HQ unit? Honestly, personally, favorite looks, lore, and play-wise, probably Mephiston in your face, dude. He's Space Dracula. That's just freaking cool, man. Super valid, thanks. Yeah. Hey, Anoxie, thank you very much for the silver boxing gloves. Whoa. Hey, man. What are you doing, man? Hey, man, what are you doing, man? No, the fist in your face is cool as hell, man. I like it. Thinking about getting either Ballistus Dreadnought or an Inceptor Squad. Any input on what to buy? What army do you play? Mangle? And do you have a Tech Priest? Dreadnought spam is a valid, very valid way to play the game. Hey, Zach, thanks for the follow, man. What up, what up? Thank you very much, man. Peak Blood Angels, thanks, Sanguinius. We are true sons of Sanguinius. And remember, Captain, be positive. And remember, Captain. Why is there a hair in my paint? Darn. I need a different brush for that. If Space King wants our lashes to be green, they'll be green. Exactly, dude. If Space King wanted our lasers to be green, they'd be green. Oh yeah? As cool as green space lasers? Yeah, Chestnut. Bryce. Oh yeah, Bryce. And remember, Captain. We are the Hammer! Chaos cannot stand against us, for we are the Hammer. Shielded by devotion, armored in faith. Hold on, I gotta let cat in. Well, maybe if you didn't do stupid stuff, you wouldn't get locked outside. Come on, let's go. Get in here, dude. Gigi. Come on. What are you doing? Gigi, in or out? Pick. Oh my god. Come on. In or out, dude? No. Alright. Gigi has joined us. Praj. Okay. Love Space King. You know my opinions on other cultures. One should keep an open mind. The one called Hate Monger. Hi, Gigi. Hello. How are you? One should keep an open mind. She's an alien. Alright. Yo, what up? Blood Angels is the best, I agree. We are true sons of Sanguinius. I like the Iron Fists. Nice. It's hard to keep ahead of them. Yeah, I think, Man, I remember when they were really good in 9th edition, dude. Scary good. Whoa! Raven Stalker, thank you very much for the heart, dude. Much love. Much love, much love. And thanks for the follow, dude. The only thing that I only just found out the other day, Warhammer is a British thing. Yeah, it's a British thing. Unfortunately. But hey, you know, they don't get their cuisine right, but they got something right. Blood Angels? Yes, Sparky. Blood Angels. The Sons of Sanguinius. There we go. Oh. Blood Angels. You're not canon. Beautiful. Would this be your favorite chapter? Yes, sir. You know it, brother. You know it. Blood Angels all the way. On Balfora, I was born. And the Emperor will it. On Balfora, I shall die.
Cast anew.
Member captain. We positive. No. You play in tournaments? Yeah, I played in tournaments before. Nothing like big league, just little stuff around my local shop. It's kind of a whole day investment, unfortunately. It's sometimes fun. Just depends on who you end up fighting or playing against. I think everyone has the same mentality. Oh man, my army's so good. Until you meet a meta list of custodies or something. And you're like, oh. Yeah, I'd be like that, yeah. Honestly, like the biggest like thing that sucks to play against is probably Knights the most. Knights, Chaos Knights. I haven't played since their update though, so I don't know if they've gotten any better. With the new Defender model, I would not be surprised if they're pretty good. Sorry guys, I know I'm missing chat. I'm working on his Crozius handle right now. You guys can't see it. You guys definitely can't see that. Maybe in this camera you can see it. I'm trying to leave out, because it's made out of a bunch of diamonds, right? I'm trying to not get any of the red in the recesses of the diamonds. Looking extra pretty tonight, King. Thank you, little shorty. Little shawty? Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Why less and I no habla español, Paquita español. Estoy junga a Warhammer Vermintide. Vermintide, very fun. Do you like Necrons? Necrons are cool. If I was going to start another army, I might do Necrons. Necrons or Votan, probably. Is Kroot good in tournament? I've seen all Kroot army do semi-well. I think it depends on the detachment you take. There's one that's really good against monsters and vehicles. They're really good. Like, supremely good. ever run into any AdMech players? I never see my fellow tech priests in the wild. Yeah, I played against a couple AdMech players. I'm just going to be 100% honest. Every time I've played against AdMech, I've kind of wiped the floor against them, or with them. They just cannot compete, I don't think, right now in 10th edition. Every time I played against them. Every time. There was actually one game I didn't lose a single model, by the way. Purely, I think it was... I mean, granted, he was a newer player, but he was playing AdMech. And he left a lot of spots open. So what I like to do, if I get the first turn, and I can't guarantee a charge that's valuable enough for the unit, I will actually bring up, and I'll try to hide as much as I can from shooting. This game just kind of worked out that I was able to get everything hidden. He did not have a single option to shoot in his first turn. I also got to take a lot of position in the board. He had one group of infiltrators. I had 3. Turn 2, I dropped all my infiltrators in. I think I got 6 charges the first turn. It was pretty bad. Man, what the dude, get this motherfucker out of here, dude. Like, how is it even possible to get on, Thank you. What? Why is it still on my screen, though? Get it out. Get it out of here. What? Okay, whatever. There we go. Bye-bye. Report, yeah. Do you need a chat fill? Yeah, there we go. Hey, are those miniatures or Joy Toy? These are miniatures, man. If these were Joy Toy, I would be a freaking monster, dude. Yeah, these are miniatures, man. This is a 40mm base. A little bit bigger than a quarter. That would be insane. If I'm able to fit a Joy Toy in my hand, that would be crazy. You look humongous. That's crazy, dude. Go outside. Go look outside. You can see leftover comment bits. Really? I mean, would I be able to see from my security apps or my security cameras if I panned them up? You think? You get any Gene Stealer Colts? I have no Gene Stealer Colts. But thank you very much for the 3 hearts, man. Much love. Much love, much love, much love. And the 3 roses. Much love. And remember, Captain. That's pretty cool. Mephiston looking pretty fly there. Thank you. He was actually my first Blood Angels character I ever painted. I appreciate it, my man. I'm definitely a little proud of him. Whoa. I went against Kroot the other day. As she said, her kill took me by surprise and wrecked me. Yeah, they can be pretty good. Not gonna, I mean, for just being like the feral aliens, they can be pretty good. They can definitely be. Oh, sheep! I didn't know you stream started. Yeah, sorry, I didn't put in the Discord that was going live. Mephistian, is he a captain? He is a chief librarian of the Blood Angels. In the game currently, he is lone op. Can move 8 inches. He can advance and charge. Or no, maybe he only moves 6. I can't remember. He fights first, so no matter what, he's always fighting first. He's kind of a scary dude, not gonna lie. You got Batman, basically. Who would be more Batman? You know what? Probably Lamartius would be the most Batman. Black armor, anger issues. Dad's dead. Doesn't like that. Beats people up. Are you gonna shock your cat? Unfortunately, she doesn't have a shock collar on right now. I say, place, place, place. I also am not Raiden, so I can't, you know, lightning bolt, you know? Oh, she looks so happy to be here. She's like, I want to get back to my place, actually. No Dante? So I do have Primaris Dante. I don't have it painted right now, though. But yeah, here, let me find a button. Here, let me just... Oh, here we go. We've got her laser pointer. Is it got any power in it? I don't think it does. Nope. Nothing. Nada. Zap, 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 zap. Place, place, place. There you go, GG. I'm sorry. I love the collection, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. Much love, much love. Spin the cat. Spin the cat. GG, they want you to spin. Whoa, I got this. Hell yeah. Have you given her the red thirst yet? I mean, she looks pretty appetizing, but no, not really. And lore, he's absolutely cracked out. Yeah, he's really cool. Not gonna lie. That's why I like. I mean, he's probably my favorite character. Cat go into got crazy intro right there. What's the sound whenever you like do a kickflip in Skate? It's like need some of that. Thank you very much for the rose, dude. And the you're awesome. Whoa, how much you know about Warhammer 40k, or are you just like painting? I'm pretty deep in the hobby. I'm down the rabbit hole a little bit. What's your favorite faction? Warhammer or probably Space Marines, Blood Angels. Bro, any plans on hopping into Gunpla? I actually think I'm going to get a Gundam model to try it out. I am going to kit bash it with 40k parts. Or something to make the Knight Lancer. Because I don't like how the Lancer looks. Also, it's like $200, so. But yeah. Do you have Captain Titus? I do not have a Titus model. I do. I do have a Sergeant Sergeant Joven that I think with the right helmet or the right head could make a pretty good Captain Titus, or Lieutenant Titus, I should say. Calgar? No Calgar. No Calgar, and he's getting a new model too. So nice, yeah. We'll see, though. If I was going to do like a diorama or something, I think I would do Titus. Probably won't do that, though. Unless like painting is more readily available. Hey, how's the night going? It's going pretty good, man. We're chilling. Having another wondrous day of painting. Almost done with the chaplain on bike. He's getting there. I really wish it would autofocus just on the models and stop focusing on my face. I think that'd be sick. Do a flip. Bow wah. Bow wah. I need my tech deck, dude. You know? Do you have any Age of Sigmar armies, or do you like collect them in the future? Or any you like I have Stormcast Eternals. I have them to be converted into Space Marines, but I do have an army of Sephiron or Lizardmen, whichever you want to call. I am actually, hopefully, going to get a complete another box of them, and then yes, I would like to collect Sephiron. Any Forge Fiends or Hellbrutes? I have painted them before, Hellbrutes, but I do not have any at this currently. Hell yeah, Sephiron. Hey, I play Sephiron. They're freaking cool, dude. They're really cool. And they've got some nice sculpts. I'm normally a Sigma guy. And these were my first orcs ever. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I also have the actual orcs. Whatever they're called, like Ikit Claw or Iron Claw or something. But I only have one unit of those. Any Blood Bowl? No Blood Bowl, no Necrons. I would gladly paint Blood Bowl and play Blood Bowl. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know a single person who plays Blood Bowl around me. I do like the Orc Blood Bowl models, though. I think it would be a fun little kit bash to have them in 40k. It's like Breaka Boys or something. Do you read the books, brother? I do, Leo. I've read Horus Rising. I've also listened to several audiobooks. The Carcharodon books are pretty okay. I think my favorite Black Library book would probably be Horus Rising. I think it was just written really well. Which other platforms are you streaming on? I am streaming on TikTok, Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. All 4. Coming to you live from all frequencies. The PC game is exactly like the tabletop for what? Which faction would you pick for 40k? Pretty cool Warhammer. Oh, the Blood Bowl one? Yeah. I've seen it. The Blood Bowl game. I've thought about it. Ollie Hammer, thank you very much for the follow, man. Much love, much love. I mean, what I really like about miniatures, though, is the physical feeling of them, you know? The physical grabber, you know? I really like that. I'm a big fan of Korak's book and the RG audio drama collection. Nice. Malkadin, thank you very much for the follow, man. What's up? What's up? If you get a chance, the Infinite and the Divine is really good. Really? Okay. The Infinite and Divine is over the Necrons. Is that the one I just started on Horus Rising at the end of chapter 1? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I honestly really like that book. I like George R.R. Martin's writing, and I like books like Dante's Inferno, you know, the Iliad, the Odyssey, stuff like that. That's kind of like what I grew up reading. I didn't read Harry Potter when I was a kid. I mean, I read one book, but you know, I like a little bit more of how that tone presents, you know. Gijelli the Big T, my man, thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch. Much love, dude. Thanks for looking out, dude. Much love, much love. Just started painting my Raven Guard, probably the best part of the hobby. What is your duty? To fight and die. What is death? Or no, it's to serve the Emperor's will. Are you a fan of the old world Age of Sigmar also? I mean, I do have some Age of Sigmar models. If I honestly was sitting here and just got to paint all day, I would have a fantasy army, and I would gladly play fantasy. I have a definitely not Warhammer fantasy game called Sol, S-O-V-L. You can get it on Steam. It can run on literally any computer, and it is Warhammer Fantasy roguelite. So, it's pretty fun. I like it. But, yeah. Do you have any Ultramar? I do have 3 models that are painted as Ultramarines, but I have no Ultramarine specific stuff. That's just because I started painting Ultramarines when I started the hobby. Started reading Warhammer over a year ago, and still not out of the Horus Heresy books. Yeah, you're going to be there for a while, buddy, if you're reading them in order, too. The Glorious Sigmarines, yeah. Sigma. I have the books, The World of Ice and Fire, and Big Ass Red Book, which explain the lore behind George R. R. Martin worlds. Yeah, I have the history of Westeros. It's a really fun book. It's sitting somewhere. I also collect a lot of Game of Thrones stuff. One day, hopefully, we will be able to. I'll just be able to pan around and show you stuff. Currently, there's things on the wall I can't show you in some parts of the room. I'm not to that point in my life where I'm willing to share that. But how do you recommend starting an army for someone without a lot of money? Well, Cheeseman, if you want to play the game, but you don't want to, or like you want to learn the rules, play the game, but don't want to invest a whole lot of money, Tabletop Simulator you can buy for $2. You can get a mod, and that lets you play. You can pick out any faction. It's usually updated pretty quickly when new stuff comes out. You can play however size of an army. You can pick your maps, everything. There's actually there's a guy who made a really good TikTok on it. I kind of want to just be able to like copy and paste that. But it's a great way into the hobby. If you don't have a whole lot of money, but you want to play with the actual physical miniatures, that's a little bit of a hard one. Because part of me wants to say, well, you could just 3D print your stuff. But most tournaments, sometimes different places won't let you actually play with 3D printed things. But like if you get a $25 bottle of resin and you have someone who will print you your stuff and won't charge you, or if you have like a 3D printing club at a high school around you or a college or anything like that, there's a lot of places that'll print it for free, as long as you pay for the resin. And you could probably get at $50 would get you on an entire 2,000 point army, depending on which army you pick. Is this the male only kissing contest? Yes, you're in the right spot, brother. How long have you been doing this, man? Because it looks amazing, man. I have been painting miniatures, Warhammer miniatures, for this is my third year of painting miniatures. My cousin got me into miniature painting. My 2 factions are Ultramarines and Tyranids. Hell yeah, nice. Tyranids are pretty cool. Ultramarines are a staple. But Chaos Marines is so wicked. I mean, yeah. Thanks so much for the information. Very helpful. Of course, Cheeseman. Of course. If you wanted to maybe join the Discord, there we might be able to link you up with people depending on which avenue you take. Unfortunately, 3D printing really only saves you money if you're 3D printing somewhere close to you. But as far as like getting STLs and stuff, we could figure that out. I only have one army, my Dino Boys, which I love with my whole heart. Yeah, Dino Boys, gotta love the Sephiron. Yeah, I honestly really like the Lizardmen. It's I mean, I don't even I don't even really know their rules a whole lot. I literally just bought them because I like how they look. Hey, and you know what? I started buying Space Marines because I like how they look. And look at me now. I've given GW my life savings. Sick. Bloodthirster? I don't have any Bloodthirsters. I do have one Greater Demon. And I have a Demon Primarch right there. I hate the course Carnosaur base. It's so boring, so I added a giant boulder for him to climb on. Nice. I think whenever I get mine together, I'm probably going to make it to where he's like... I don't know. We'll have to think about that. On what we need to do for him to make him kind of like stand out a little bit more. Boom. Okay. We need to get the lead belcher out. Is Sephiron. What's wrong? What? Feel free to take some inspo from my page. All my recent stuff is for Orktober, but most of my stuff is Sephiron. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Any codex for your factions? What do you mean? Which Primarch is that? Angron? No, that is Mortarion. I'll go grab him. We might paint him on stream someday soon. It's honestly probably my favorite Primarch sculpt so far. He's dusty though. He needs to get put in place. I ate a bunch of Scrabble tiles earlier. My ex bowel movement might spell disaster. Good one. Good one, dude. Good one. That's nice. Any favorite chapter or maybe Legion? Oh, definitely Blood Angels for sure, dude. Love my space vampires, dude. I think painting is my least favorite part of our building and painting and playing. That's fair. It's not everyone's big thing. Maybe you just get someone to paint your stuff for you. I want to paint Mori so bad, but I have zero need to. Still have my Lord Croak to paint. Nice. Nice. These freaking paint vials, dude. What paints do you prefer, Tay? What do you think is better, vehicle or game modeling? Vehicle or game modeling? What do you mean by this question? I have a lot of AP and Citadel. I gotcha. It really depends. I'm dabbling in Scale 75 right now. I have not really enjoyed Scale 75. I'll do like AK Interactive and Pro Acryl. What's your favorite in order? I would probably say playing, painting, assembly. Assembly, unless I'm kit bashing, really isn't fun. In my humble opinion. Like cars or car planes or DnD? Oh, I mean, definitely I prefer like DnD, 40K, stuff like that over model planes and model cars. But then again, model cars are also really fun, you know? They're just, you know, you paint them well enough and you just leave them on the shelf, you know? And that's okay. But I like having stuff built for purpose, you know? Instead of just display. Personally. Favorite faction? Definitely Blood Angels. For sure. No doubt. I love me my Blood Angels. We are the most geometric. Blood Angels. No, I really do enjoy my space vampires, though. Team Edward all the way. Boom. Any recs on what I need for a strong Space Wolves army? If you're already building Space Wolves, you like how they look, and you want to know what's doing well right now, I would pick either Blackmane or Grimnar and build on top of that. Blackmane's really good. I think he can join Assault Intercessors and Blood Claws. Right? But yeah, Blackmane's really good. Logan Grimnar, baller name. He's also very good. The guy who does the rock fist, the guy who's basically Thor, he's pretty good too. A Warhammer stream on my For You page. I'm blessed. You are. You're in the good For You page now. You have been blessed, my son. What made you interested in Warhammer 40K, I should say? Well, honestly, my brother brought over Space Marines and Necrons. He said, hey, we're going to play this game. I said, cool. It took us 4 hours. He explained the rules to me. We rolled dice. And I was like, dude, this is hella fun. I've also played D&D, Baldur's Gate, stuff like that. Then we pulled up, we watched Astartes 1 through 3 at the time, or 1 and 2 at the time. I think 3 had not come out yet. Astartes 1 and 2. And I was like, this is what we just played? And he said, yeah. And I was like, alrighty then. And then the rest was history. The next day, I went and bought a box of aggressors. Not this box of aggressors. Built them up, painted them blue. I also bought paints. I probably spent like $200 at the store of just stuff. This is also in COVID at the time. Or no, this was a little bit after. Yeah. Rona had kind of started to subside. Aggressors OP, very fun, very fun. And then, yeah, I just started painting, and then I was like, then we kind of like, because I kind of thought there was only one type of Space Marine, and I thought it was the blue guys. I didn't know anything about the lore, really. And then he's like, why are you painting them blue? And I was like, that's what it says. That's what the colors are on the box. I'm painting them like the box. And he's like, oh, no. And then he showed me Black Templars. I was like, okay. He showed me Imperial Fist. I was like, okay. And then I had finished painting these guys, my aggressors. They're actually sitting up on the shelf over here. And then I was like, well, I need more stuff to paint. So I went back to the game store. At this time, all I did was work, come home, go to sleep, go back to work. That's literally all I did. It's okay. I thought there were only 3 black, blue, and green. Nice. Well, there is only 3. But yeah, the guy just before me, who was there, he had left. He had Mephiston, 10 Sanguinary Guard, the old sculpts, Azarath, the old sculpt, the Sanguinar, old sculpt. He also had a Librarian Dreadnought. He just came in. All of them were pretty much either painted poorly or not painted at all. And he said, "I'm done with them. I don't want these anymore." Guy at the game store was like, "Cool." Bought them from him. I said, I saw it sitting on the counter. I said, "What are these?" And he said, "These are Blood Angels." And I was like, "But they're Space Marines." He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "How much do you want for them?" And he said, $100. I did not know at the time the deal that I had gotten from that day. Until the end of time, there will not have been a better deal in trading of plastic crack and a noob. An insane grab. Cool step, bro. New to Warhammer, is any armor harder to learn than any other? Could I just start with whoever I like? Yes, it is most important that you start out the hobby with whatever you think looks cool. Doesn't matter about the rules. Rules are secondary. I'm doing Red Corsair Legionaries right now. Ooh, nice. Red Corsairs, they have the like tribal looking thing, right? Oi, bro, no habla español. Poquito español. Favorite faction? Blood Angels. Blood Angels. Alrighty, man. I've got to go get to bed. Have a good night. I followed so I can find you again. Hey, nice. Thanks, Tay. I will be back on tomorrow night. Hopefully. Every night. Hopefully every night this week I'll be on around midnight or so. Or, holy shit. Here's some amazing Blood Angels. Thank you, Wilson. Much love, dude. Much love. But yeah. Blood Angels, dude. Man, I've been waiting for almost a month for them to come out. Good night, man. Hey, thanks, Sanguinius. Thank you for the follow, dude. Much love, man. Now I'm just waiting to receive it. What's up, Crimin? What are you waiting for? The box, the Ultramarine box. What's your favorite? Definitely UM is Ultramarines. Yeah, I got you. Well, just the I was like, huh? The Where are you from? I'm from a little place called Missouri, if you know where that is, in the middle of the United States of America, brother. Born and bred, brother. Fellow Blood Angels player, so gotta share the love. I appreciate you, Wilson, man. Much love, man. Much love. Hey, we're true sons of Sanguinius. True sons of Sanguinius. We are true sons of Sanguinius. Rumor has it that they might have a new sculpt for Centurion in 11th edition. I really hope so. We'll see, though. I mean, I would be so down. Thanks for the backstory on how you got into Warhammer 40k. Thank you very much, man. But yeah, basically, that kind of just started me in. And I've been diving deeper into the rabbit hole every day since, you know? How did you get into Warhammer, Mr. Garmand? Nice, Leo. I am quite recently following Warhammer because of Space Marine 2 game last year. Now I've started reading the novels. I'm learning the lore. Nice. Yeah, I really was expecting the Space Marine 2 game to bring a lot of people into the hobby. Gonna need a new Vanguard vets before Centurions, please, James Workshop. I mean, you could already build your own Vanguard vets from the Jump Pack Intercessors. Just add a little bit of flair to them. What part of Missouri want to battle? If you southern, we'll just say southern Missouri. I'm about an hour away from Arkansas. Oh, trust me, I have done that already. Oh, okay. You just want new rules, is what you're telling me. Nice. But do we really need Vanguard vets if you're a Blood Angels player? Because you get Sanguinary Guard. Infinitely better. Damn, Central Mo here. Ah, damn. So you're a little bit farther away. Any unit recommendations for Lamenters? I'm 1,000-ish points, and I'm trying to finish up my list. Lamenters, I mean, hey, if you want, depending on which detachment you go, Assault Centurions are cool, but there's no character to give them anything extra. Eradicators are nice. Inceptors are really nice. If you don't already have a Brutalis Dreadnought, you need to get one of those. Like, that's like almost an auto-include. Whether that's the Death Company Dread or the actual Brutalis Dreadnought. But yeah. Get my hair off my ears, man. Sons of Sanguinius. We are the true sons of Sanguinius. Yeah. Oh, trust me. Yeah. No, I think there's a lot you need to... I mean, I don't think you need anything. Just depending on... I think it really depends on the detachment for what I would recommend, honestly. There's definitely some better ones and some worser ones you could choose. For Russ and the Allfather. Ow! Nice. Well, yes and no. I can hope Vanguard Rest will be better than the new... Oh, yeah, true. Well, that's why you just make your own Vanguard, dude. Make your own. As long as the base looks the same, that's all that matters. I think, honestly, the... whatever the hell these guys are, they could be really cool, but they're so expensive. It's friggin' $60 for 3 of them. Thank you for the recommendations, bro. Much appreciated. Of course, man. Yeah, get some dreads in there. I mean, you could tell me what your full list is, and I can recommend off of that. Because I know Lamenters don't always necessarily go the exact path I would. Assembling great hunters right now. Gonna try some of your tips yesterday. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Nice. Tell me how they work out for you, man. Sad. Not even painting Tau. I'm sorry to disappoint. But, if the Emperor wills it, I will never paint Tau. That's kidding. I think I'm going to paint some Tau for my brother who plays Tau. For Christmas, I guess. Dude. Why I'm back? How you doing? What's up, Hayes? I'm doing pretty good, brother. How are you, man? chilling. Dude, I'm chilling. Sorry, guys. Gotta put gray on the tires, man, so the tread pops out. How much are you? I think I just saw the real Emperor. How much are you? I'm 40,000 points. I am the 40,000 Warhammers. I have no idea how I ended up here. Well, what's up, cookies? Well, welcome anyway. Welcome to the stream. What kind of Rhino tanks do Blood Angels get on Battle Sector? They only get the Ball Predator? That's not even a Rhino tank. Or I guess it is a Rhino pattern tank. The Ball Predator is their unique one. But they get Land Raider Annihilator. They get all the Land Raider ones without. Yeah, I think they get all the Rhino patterns actually. Yeah, it's Black Templar. They get the special. All their transports get a Melta on top of everything that they get. Why? I don't know, but they do. Nice. Yeah. Yep, Black Templar here. Templar's here. Lol. Yeah. Very good. Dark Angels or Imperial Knights? If I had to choose between one of them, I would definitely pick Imperial Knights. I have Imperial Knights. I like Imperial Knights. They're very fun. A little bit too meta sometimes, but pretty fun nonetheless. Personally, if I wanted to make like a fun Knights list, I came over an animation by Sodas where the Iron Warriors assault an Imperial Fish stronghold. Was totally captivated by it and wanted to know which setting it was. I wanted to know more. So I was led. Ha, you were gripped. I haven't picked any chapter or legion for favorites, but I like the Dark Angels shtick as the firstborn son and Dawning Leo name. Also, I like the plasma weapons they're mainly used. To Bricky's introduction. Ah, very good. Bricky, gotcha, huh? Any advice on painting black panels? Mine look, all look good, just too flat and matte. Battle damage, man. Paint some scratches. Chip the paint. Throw some, like take a sponge, a little bit of sponge, and dab it in some metal paint. Or metallic, or even just like a dark gray. If you're doing non-metallic metal, dab it to where there's just like a little bit left. Just like put it on the edges, put it right in the center. Take big scratches out of it, you know. Like very basic black. You know, I've highlighted, but I definitely could do so much to this to bring out a lot of spunk to it. Me and you, 2,000 points. I'm playing Necrons. What would you bring and why? If you're bringing Necrons, well, so, I mean, I would usually probably just pick something that's... I mean, if you're knowing I'm playing Blood Angels, then that kind of changes things, I guess. Necrons, I would either say I'm going to bring Blood Angels or my Imperial Knights. Imperial Knights, I'm going to bring a lot of blast weapons. My anti-tank is almost guaranteed on almost all my models. So, yeah, I'm going to take at least one battle cannon. I'm going to wipe out your entire infantry units. I will take on one of my Quistarises, I will probably take a Sacred Guardian enhancement. And probably wait for the right moment and drop him down. Unless I'm playing a defense. It really depends. Because if I take the defender, I would keep my Quistarises around my defender. Give them a much better save. But then again, I also have to play pretty aggressively too. Because I need to close in on your stuff. I don't know. But if I was playing Blood Angels, I would try and take my classic. I'd take some Dreadnought support, but mainly Terminators, Death Company, Jump Pack Intercessors, Inceptors. Try and be cagey, hide behind stuff. Wait until you open up your defenses a little bit. And then try and drop in and wipe out your anti-infantry. If you take out my tank or my dreadnoughts, that's one thing, but Terminators can wipe up whatever vehicle you have. Yeah, it's awesome. Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem. Love painting, but I've never played. I have 3 large armies. What's the best way to start playing? I would say a Facebook group for people around you. Depending on where you are in the world, it kind of makes it a little bit harder. But yeah, I would say Facebook's a really good way to get connected with people playing 40K. Or I would call up like your closest game store to you and say, hey, like I want to start playing, but I don't know anyone. They could probably help you out. Solid choices, yeah. What's the front right made from which kits? Front right, I'm assuming this one, right? That is a Age of Sigmar Lord Inquestus, I think is what it's called. Mixed with just the Sanguinary Guard kit. The axe head, the helmet, the shoulder pad, the Inferno pistol, and the hand that's holding the grenade are all from the Sanguinary Guard kit. Easy little kit bash. I try a battle versus myself just to get in the rules. Nice. That's actually probably a good idea. Like playing chess against yourself, you know? I'm someone in the Dakotas, so not a lot of options. Thanks for though. I'll check the Facebook. Yeah, you would be surprised if you just look up on YouTube, or not on YouTube, on Google Maps. Whatever place sells Warhammer most likely has a space or knows of a space where you can play Warhammer at. There's Tabletop Simulator and mini Discords to play online. Yeah, I mean, I think he wants, after painting 3 armies, he would want to jump into an actual tabletop game. Razorback or Rhino? Personally, Land Raider if I could choose it. You know, just jumping out and charging is nice for me. But Rhino is probably, it's a solid choice. Sweet, thank you for the ideas, of course, man. Daddy Burgers, thank you very much for the follow, man. Much love, dude, much love. It's 2:34, guys. Animation. So does animation is top tier, so I watched everything he had made at the time. I would say he had bigger impact, as I wouldn't have looked for anything Warhammer 48 if I come across his animation. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. See, that's what really sucks, that GW kind of cracked down on fan-made animations, because I feel like they're just a great segue for people into the hobby, which lead to people starting armies, you know? I tried to play Dawn of War the first shortly after it was released, but I realized it quickly wasn't something for me. Yeah. I mean, the base building strategy isn't for everyone. Like, I hate Age of Empires, but I love Total War, all the Total War games. I love Dawn of War 1, 2, and I'm assuming 4 is going to be freaking amazing, but that's also wishful thinking, you know? I think a little bit, you know? We're going to do a quick little thing, guys. This is a paint I have not touched in a long time. Warp lightning. What changes are you hoping for in 11th next year? I definitely think what would be nice if they bring back destroyed tanks become terrain. I think that would be a good one. Or destroyed vehicles become terrain. I'm hopeful that invulnerable saves are actually like rare and impactful, instead of just given to everyone. I also think that, you know what would really be nice is armor facing like they have in Horus Heresy. Like if my dreadnought is facing directly towards you, and you're shooting at this angle, like you're bouncing, it's more likely you're going to bounce off the armor versus if you've got like the rear exposed, you know? I think it would make tanks feel a little bit more, or like big vehicles feel a little bit more, you know, tanky. Is Space Wolves any good? Space Wolves is a very good army to play right now. Hey, how many men do you have you been with? How many men have I been with? Well, I'm with men almost every single day of my life, you know? I work with a bunch of men, you know? I eat lunch with a bunch of men, you know? Uh-oh. Come on, man. Oh, man. Alright, we're just gonna let it sit and I'll paint over it, I guess. Yeah. Space Wolves very good. Adrian, thanks for the like. Dude, much love, guys. Thank you all very much for the likes. PP Man, how many men have you been with? You have no maidens. But yeah. I think also, you know what? I think it would make transports a little bit more viable. Because right now, a lot of people use transports to bring valuable units, have them have protection, you jump out, and then you know, do whatever the valuable unit's trying to do. But unfortunately, in current 40k, if I know that there's a bunch of dudes in this vehicle, my first thing is I'm going to get my anti-tank to destroy the vehicle, and then they just jump out, you know? How does one get into Warhammer? I think the most important thing to do to get into Warhammer is watch fan animations, see what you like, kind of get absorbed into the lore and watch videos on the history of it, see if it's something that you actually kind of like, and then pick a faction that you like the look of. Doesn't matter what faction it is, and then you go from there. If you want to start buying models, great. If you don't want to buy models, you just want to play, I mean, maybe just like play other mediums of it. You know, there's Battle Sector, there's Total War Warhammer. Maybe you like fantasy more than you like 40k. Maybe you like Age of Sigmar more than 40k. I love StarCraft, so strategy wasn't new to me. I had probably played Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, Age of Empires 2 at the time. So I don't really know why it didn't speak to me, yeah. I mean, maybe it just, you know, just wasn't what... Currently building my Logan Grimnar. Thanks for the painting inspo. Hey, of course, man. Skater Ninja, my dude. Much love, man. Hey, I'm glad that me painting makes you want to paint. That's honestly ideal. Ideal, dude. It's ideal. I remember I didn't... Okay. Squiggly, my dude, thank you very much for the freaking follow, brother. Much love, my man. Have you played Sanctifier? I have not played Sanctifier. What is Sanctifier? Is it about a burning flame? Going to give Dawn of War another attempt in the not so distant future. I think you should wait until Dawn of War 4. I think you'll be impressed by that one. I think you're gonna like Dawn of War 4, man. If you've played StarCraft and you like StarCraft, yeah. It's one of the Kill Team teams. Oh, the Sisters of Battle, Tia? I have not played against them or with them. I have played against the Eldar one. I've played against the the Death Guard one as my Space Marines. I played against the Orc one. Now I bet I will be playing against the Tau one a lot because there's so many people who are excited about that. But yeah, I have not personally played. I've played against the Bug one, the Vespid. The Vespid one was really sad, dude. They do not have enough. Is Kill Team easier to get into? I have the Nemesis Claw Squad. I think that it's definitely a lot more palatable. It's only a certain amount of models. And I think the rules are a lot simpler and a lot less you have to worry about. I'm looking forward to the Space Wolf one. Yeah, the Rune Priest in Phobos armor. I really hope gets big or gets rules for big 40k. I think that's gonna be really cool. Are kill teams good investments? Well, if you think about it, a kill team's $60. Almost all the kill teams can be played in big 40k. I say almost all because some of them don't work with the rules. And then, but with that $60 and you build and paint it, you can play, you know, it probably takes like 45 minutes to play a game of Kill Team. You can play like 2 or 3 a night in one gaming night. So I think yes. And if you buy multiple Kill Teams, you can bring other people. I feel like a lot quicker or smaller avenue to jump into. And it's just like, hey, if you've got someone who's never played 40K and maybe they play like D&D or something, it's a really good avenue to bring them into 40K. And if you've got multiple of them, you know. Also, I think if you take your time building and painting them, they can all look unique, and you don't have to worry about them being uniform with 40 other models. Hey, Lunk, how are you? Brock, what's up, man? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm chilling. But yeah, I personally think Kill Team's a great avenue into 40K. If you just say, hey, imagine there's a, you know, huge war going on. This is a small squad doing small squad things, and your squad came across my squad, and we've got to do stuff. Do you have any of the Crusaders? Have you done any of the... Oh, I have not... Yeah, no. I have not done... Sorry. My brain added an R. I have played a Crusade. It was a homemade or homebrew Crusade. It was pretty fun. It's kind of like D&D. You know, you kind of have to get your schedules, you know, you and your friends' schedules aligned. But I think Crusades can be very thematic and very fun. Everything is hard, but you got some buddies, yeah. And sometimes your buddies are hard. You know? You know what I'm saying, guys? We'll probably try Dawn of War 4 as well at some point. Yeah, it just hasn't come out yet. That's the bad thing. It needs to hurry up and release, you know, so I can play it. I will probably be no-lifing Dawn of War 4 when it comes out. Hey-yo! Yeah. But, yeah, I think that's also another thing that would be really fun, I think, for the channel. Battle reports for Crusade. I'm a DM. I love DMing D&D. I think it would be really fun to run a Crusade with a group of people. Or to be part of that, but also implement the system that I have built for D&D. Chat D&D. That way, chat or anyone who's watching live would be able to interact with the game while we're playing it. Maybe changing the outcome, maybe adding different things, maybe controlling their own little things about the game, like maybe a rebel army that just jumps out and wants to be saboteurs. Sorry, but could you hold the Dreadnought up next to Mephiston for size comparison? Yeah, we can do that. I don't know how I'm gonna do it like this. Not the best. Ah. Come play with my little war dollies. That's what I'm saying. Those are sick. Thanks, Warhammer guy. I appreciate you, man. Buddies being hard brings you back into the Navy days. Yeah, I bet it does. Nice. I guess I could do this. I could bring this guy down, and I could bring Mephiston onto it. There we go. Dude, that's pretty sick, not gonna lie, dude. Imagine that a diorama, dude. Oh my god. Hell yeah, dude. You make these? I painted these, I built these. I did not hand sculpt them. They come on sprues like this. You take your very overpriced clippers, you trim them out, you trim them up, clean them up, and then you glue them together. Bam. And then when you're done, you have a model that looks like this. And then when you're done painting it, it looks like this. It goes from this to this. Boom. That's Warhammer. Oh, nice. Looks fun. It's very fun. Very overpriced clippers. Yeah. I mean, these are $70 freaking dollars. 70. They worked so good. They're really nice, but you know, I don't know if they're worth $70. You know, where are the hammers? Rock hammer? Held by a lizard guy? I think I'm going to prime him so he doesn't look so green blob or teal blob. What color should I paint my Sephiron, guys? Also, guys, I've put the paint palette up for you there. For those of you who have been around for a while, you know what that means. What do you mainly paint? I usually paint Blood Angels, as that's my biggest army. I've also painted Imperial Knights. Rotate. You know? I also paint D&D figures for my D&D campaign. A work in progress. Fire Goliath. Or Fire Giant Descendant Goliath. Monk. But yeah. Everything, but I sure do enjoy painting my Space Marinas. But, guys, girls, gamers, it's 3 a.m. I have work tomorrow. Dropping pieces is the worst. Yeah, it sucks, dude. Now that's sick. Thank you, dude. Is that Alfarius? Yes, they're all Alfarius, if you didn't know. The one on the bike is sick, dude. Yeah, he'll be on display when we're done with him. He's our current paint project. Hopefully it won't be much longer and we'll be done with him. I thought I'd finish with him today, but there's a lot more I need to do on him before I'm satisfied. But I'm really proud of that book, if you guys can see the book. Wow, colors. We've got the difference of shades, the colors. It looks like it's so real and defined. But yeah. I will be back tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, everyone who's here. If you haven't already joined the Discord, I'd really appreciate it if you did. Maybe you can join us in... maybe you can join us in the... Valheim adventure that we're going to do sometime soon as a community. If you guys know what Valheim is, it's a Viking survival game. We're going to hopefully jump in, and in one night, everyone's going to work together, and we're going to freaking do the whole thing. I know that's not going to work, but we're going to try it, dude. What's the Discord real quick? Shadowcaster. I really wish there was a way for me I can't post this over here. Hold on. See if it pulls up. Nope. Yeah, there's no way for me to post the link. If you come over to the Twitch, the Kick, or the YouTube, where we are also streaming, I put it in the Discord, or I put the Discord link in all of those. What's the different clan things you got? So I have Blood Angels is the main ones here. They're a chapter. I also have a Dark Angel right here. This is for a friend. He has not come and picked him up yet. And then I also have my first Death Guard character I ever painted, the Lord of Contagion. Apparently going for like $100 on eBay right now. Honestly, might put some basing stuff on them and sell them, because $100. It's pretty nice. I bought him for $20 used from the game store and painted him up. He's a worthy investment. Is that a White Scars Apothecary or a different chapter? No. So all apothecaries are white. I painted him up actually as a little bone color. I call him my Apothecary Bonalogus. He probably could get touched up a little bit. There's some things I've noticed on him that need to change. But I don't like the pure white. I think it looks goofy, so I went with a little bit dirtier, darker color. Also, I think it makes him it pop a little bit more, you know? But yeah. Nice, my brother. Has the arachnid things and the orcs, and I think some space marines. Nice, dude, nice. Oh, that looks really cool. Any Raven Guards in your collection? No Raven Guards. I have thought about building a quick little 500 point or maybe 1,000 point army of Raven Guard. But then I also thought to myself, if I were to build an army and give it away, I think Raven Guard would be the choice. They have some really cool models right now, and they have some really cool rules, so I think that'd be a nice gift for someone for Christmas. So, but Melvin, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Guys, girls, gamers, thank you very much for hanging out. Everyone who's chilling everywhere on Twitch, on Kick, on YouTube, and most importantly on TikTok. Much love, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Cleo subs in the chat. Don't have too much fun without me. Lunko P on everything. Until next time. You know, I really want to get into Warhammer, but I don't know where to start. Melvin, I think you should start off by watching some Warhammer 40k animations that don't really need a whole lot of story, that are self-contained. I think that'd be a great avenue to start. And then maybe some history of Warhammer 40k from like Bricky or one of the other plethora of Warhammer channels. And then, only then, you start to really dive into factions you think look cool. Because that's going to keep you interested the most. So if you're appealed, like your eyes are appealed to it. Who's the guy in the bottom corner with the golden mask? Bottom corner golden mask. Golden? I don't think there's a golden mask guy. This guy? Blade Guard Captain? He has a white mask on. Oh, you guys can't see that. You mean this guy? Bottom left, I think? In front of the Dreadnought. Oh, this is my Commander Dante before he became Primarisified. I built him out of an Age of Sigmar model. He's Age of Sigmar plus the Lord Inquisitus or something, and just some Sanguinary Guard parts. I like him. Check out my minis, bro. Mario. Okay, I'll check out your minis, bro. Sure thing, man. Ooh, that's amazing. That's actually cool as frick, is what you're trying to say. Dude. But anyway, guys, girls, gamers, you guys have a good night. Everyone who's chilling, GG's. Leary, much love, dude. Alfarius is everywhere. Let me know when we're starting Valheim run. At least find a place to build. Yeah. I might jump in and get it all set up and kind of like figure out where we're at, all that jazz. I think the beginning is probably the hardest part, so we should just pound that out before everyone joins. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cleo 7's in the chat. Peace. Peace and hair grease. You guys have been wonderful this evening. Much love, everyone. I have to go to bed. I have to go to bed now. Good night, good night, good night. Alright. You heard it here first, boys. I'll be back tomorrow for another streamy stream. Until then, peace and hair grease.